Uh, uh, Digital signal processing W8351 third unit. So discrete Fourier transform computation. So discrete Fourier transform. It's a perform frequency analysis of discrete time signal x of n. We need to convert time domain sequence into frequency domain representation. So that is DFT. Uh, it's need to convert time domain to frequency domain. Okay, so we consider the representation of sequence x of n, that's a sample of spectrum x of omega. DFT is a power computation tool to perform a frequency analysis of discrete time signal. So performing frequency analysis of discrete time signal. So fundamental task analysis and input signal, design the process and decide. Actually, this is DFT. This have powerful two mathematical computation. One is discrete Fourier transform, another one is fast Fourier transform. So, what is definition of DFT? Okay, definition of DFT. So, DFT is used for transforming a discrete time sequence of finite length n into a discrete frequency sequence of the same finite length n. So, this is the equation of the DFT, and this is the equation of inverse DFT formula. X of k is equal to DFT x of n is equal to summation of n is equal to 0 to n minus 1 x of n e power minus j 2 pi k n divided by n. And inverse DFT formula, so only different is, so that's 1 by n is in, they put it here before the equation, and k is started from 0 to, so instead of x of n they put it as k x of k, then the remaining thing they put like that. So then DFT as a linear transformation. So this is DFT equation and this is a total factor equation. So WKN divided by n. So e power j 2 pi kn divided by n. If the minus kn is there, then it is plus j. So this is a complex conjugate. They will be mentioned as a star. So computation of DFT, they have two method. One is direct method, another one is transformation matrix method. The first one is direct method. So the direct method, we have the formula x of k summation of n is equal to 0 n minus 1 x of n e power minus j 2 pi n k divided by n. So this is a formula for direct method. So this is a problem one, find DFT sequence of x of n. So this is the given sequence 1 0 1 0. So given sequence, so there is no arrow, just put the arrow 1 0 1 0 and start at 0 1 2 3 and step 1. So x of 0 1, x of 0, x of 1 0, x of 2 1, x of 3 is 0. So what are the given the sequence? And n is equal to 4, n minus 1, 4 minus 1 3, then n value is 0 to 3 and k value also 0 to 3. Then x of k, so this is a formula we have to apply, then that is a graphical method, and then step 3 x of k, n is equal to 0, n minus 1, x of n e power minus j 2 pi n k divided by n. And step 4, so you have to apply for the n value. So this is a formula again they written. So in the formula just to apply the n value. So n is equal to 4, we know that because the total number of count is n is equal to 4. So n minus 1 means 4 minus 3 3. So that's why the n is equal to 0 to 3, k is equal to 0 to 3, small n and k. Step 5, so put the n value. First we have to put the n value, n is equal to 0 1 2 3 and equation, they expand the equation number 1. So you just to put the n value. So x of k is equal to x of 0 e minus j 2 pi. So just to put the n value only in this equation and expand the equation 0 to 3. So 0 1 2 3, then n value is 0 1 2 3, then just to cancel it, this 4 and this 2 2 4 2 4 2, then 2 1 4. So then step 6, after that so just apply the value of x of 0 x of 1 x of 1 x of 3. We know the value x of 0 is 1, x of 1 is 0, x of 2 is 1, x of 3 is 0. So just apply it. So if you apply that, actually 1 0 1 0, so the 0 part automatically ignored because it is even if you multiply that is 0 will come. So only we have considered the one part. So x of 0 1 and the x of 2 is 1. So 1 means this is 1 and the thing remaining thing is e power. The total this tab is also 0, so e power 0 plus 0 plus and this is x of 2 is 1 and this one is e power minus j pi k. This is the value remaining will be created. Another thing is 0. Then finally you got it x of k is equal to 1 plus e power minus j pi k. So 1 e power 0 is 1, that is 1 plus e power minus j by k. And put the k value. So previously we put the n value 0, 1, 2, 3, then k value. So wherever the k is there, just put it. K is 0, k is 1, k is 2, k is 3. So if you put the value, then you will be getting 1 plus 1 is equal to. So here e power minus j 2 pi. So if it is e power minus j 2 pi means, so it is have to expand cos pi minus j sin pi. Okay, cos pi minus j sin pi value is minus 1. How we can get touched even e power minus j by 2 means pi by 2 means cos pi by 2 minus sin pi by 2. So similarly e power cos 3 by 2 uh, e power cos 3 by 2 j sin 3 by 2, that is also nothing but it came from e power minus j 3 by 2. The value is j. So how they get the value? It's a scientific calculator. So use this. This is you can get it from Google. Any scientific calculator. I used this one. Just type it. Actually, before start the typing, you have to put it radian mode. Radian mode. Then you just type it cos pi minus ij sin pi, and I j instead of j they put as I. This is engineering. Swift engineering. If you press it, you will be get it I. So I is nothing but here is j. So if you just put the final, automatically it will become. Once if you completed, then put the equal number or automatically the minus will become. So this is minus 1. So this is the value you get it e power minus j by minus 1. This minus 1. So 1 minus 1 is 0. So similarly e power j by 2 is a plus 1. E power minus j 3 by is e power minus j 3 pi is minus 1. So that is minus 1. So 1 minus 0 0. So this is a value. So x of k. So x of k. So you just write it 2 comma 0 comma 2 comma 0. Just write it. So this is the final of that direct method computation sequence. So this is another example. So similarly, you have to check it and the n value and 0 to 3 and what is x of 0 x of 1 because the arrow is started. So it is 0 1 2 3 and write the equation and first you have to put the n value and expand the equation and then x of 0 x of 1 x of 2 x of n values write it and finally k value. The k value you got the answer. So this is the step. Okay, thank you.